Okay, we got some I-joists coming. These are for the exterior sheathing. They're gonna be 12-inch I-joists that are gonna hold the gap for the blow-in cellulose insulation. And they're gonna go on top of this air barrier here that's going in. So this air barrier is self-adhered, and we're going over the exterior. It's gonna tape in like it did down here on the end. We ran out of tape, but this is the tape. So that wraps up over the roof too and covers the entire roof with this Adhero 3000. So the entire building is going to be, the remains of the entire original building is going to be encapsulated in this air barrier all over the roof, down the walls, and it's going to tie into the foundation concrete. And then on top of that, we're going to put I-joists vertical on edge, like every 16, and then we're going to cover that with plywood and then dense packed cellulose on the exterior of that. I don't know how these are going to come off of here. They may end up in the middle of the road and we just restack them, I guess. We got the rocks done. Well, for some value of done. We still have a underground inspection for this plumbing right there. You can barely see in this water line. So as soon as that's done, we'll push this piles in, and then we're gonna trench across here into the kitchen. These are parts for the lift slide door that goes in this opening. And we'll be fitting this insulation in the interior. And yeah. So let's see. We took out these blocks here. This is the back door. So this is the opening for the lift slide in the back. And we're gonna frame another wall on top of this. We sheathed this wall here for shear, to get our shear value. We're gonna pull these blocks out and frame a new wall across there because they're just becoming more trouble than they're worth. And they're sanding the upstairs wood floor right now. I don't want to go bother them. Maybe I will. It's Franken staircase here. Sanding the floor is very loud. It's terrible. Okay. So there's electricians here. We're doing lights. And then this is the bathroom here. So we're making a shelf in the wall here out of this window. Just getting this peel and stick ice and water shield behind the framing. We're using some wood from the floor here. And then we're sheathing over this window. It's not going to be a window anymore. And then we're going to take this garage door out. And we're going to take out these 3 blocks here. And we're going to put a lift slide in here. And the exterior of the slidey bit is going to run across here. And I'll be able to show you that later. So this plywood, we're going to shoot this with concrete nails over top of the concrete. And then we're going to put the Adhero on top of it. And that's going to tie into this one here, which runs down to the footing. And that's going to go all the way up to the top there. We're putting up a scaffold here. We're sheathing over top of this wall, which is going to flush out with this right here. This sheathing is on a different plane. It's a half inch further out, so these are going to line up, and it's going to smooth out. We're going to piece in little missing pieces of plywood there, and then re-nail it all. You can see the nails are pretty intense. They're going for the 5-inch spacing on them. This wall provides shear in this direction here for the building. It keeps the building from racking this way. And yeah, so, oh yeah, we cleared this side yesterday, and we're ready for the excavation team to come in and put in the 12 inches of foundation insulation. I took out all the refrigerant lines, and we roughed in this Enerphit on top of this plywood, which we overnailed. This plywood was in better shape than some of the other plywood. We left these voids uncovered. There's a little hole there, that hole, and there's one up here. And we left those uncovered because they need to be patched with plywood. And then once they're patched, we'll go back over it with some tape and finish the seal. So yeah. And we're doing another detail over here, which was kind of cool. So right at this location, the wall is getting 12-inch I-joists on this side, and that side, and this side, and that side. So it's going to be the same shape, except it's going to grow in every direction towards the camera. And then on top of that, we're going to reframe out this wall so that our underground here electric service will come up in the dirt. Instead of being so close to the wall, it has to be dug into the foam. So the foam will be able to insulate the foundation through this zigzag, and then we'll overframe it a little bit more. So when we put our electric meter here, the underground service can come up in the dirt and not be damaging the foam. So it's a cool little detail. So here we're gonna have electric meter and a disconnect and a 12-inch trough that runs over here to an electric panel, and then we'll put our 15K inverters on top of that from Solarc. And then yeah, anyway, that's where we're at right now. Thanks for looking.